Hello, my name is Kadekar Vandana. The topic today we are going to present is a sarcasm detection. Sarcasm is a linguistic phenomenon in which people state the opposite of what they actually mean. These are the content which we'll see today. The problem statement. Sarcasm analysis is a technique or a linguistic phenomenon to identify people's opinion, sentiments, attitude and emotions towards any product, event, organization and services. With the increase in the use of the smart mobile devices and with the facility of the high-speed internet, users are able to use the social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, Instagram, etc. The goal of this project is to identify the sarcasm in a plain text. The project plans to exploit the property of the general sarcastic statement of a possessing contrasting sentiments by using a natural language processing. The project aims to at training a machine learning model to detect if a given statement is a sarcastic or a regular sentence. Aim and objective of our system is first to implement an algorithm for automatic classification of a text into positive and negative to determine whether the attitude of a mass is a positive or a negative towards the subject of interest. Third, to identify whether the statement is a sarcastic or a non-sarcastic. Scope of our system is this project will be helpful to the companies as well as to the common people. Similarly, companies also can get review about their new product on newly released hardware or software. By analyzing the sentences, analyzer can get a result on how positive or negative or neutral are people's about it. Functional requirements. Functional requirements are the functions or features that must be included in any system to satisfy the business needs and be acceptable to the users. First, upload the text file. After the user log in to the system successfully, he or she will be able to upload the input text via the browse option provided on the respective UI. Second, to detect sarcasm, the file which was uploaded by the user will be processed by the system in order to find out the polarity, that is whether the sentence is a sarcastic or a non-sarcastic of the respective sentence. Third, display result. The result will be shown to the user which will consist of the sentences along with its polarity. These are the software and hardware requirements. System architecture. The proposed model is used to select more representative features to classify text into sarcastic or non-sarcastic contents. Firstly, the input given to the system in a text file, then the raw text file is pre-processed using various pre-processing techniques. The pre-processing is a data mining technique which is used to transform raw data in an efficient and useful format. In a preprocessing step, the unwanted data is being removed, that is, the data which does not contribute much to classification process. After preprocessing, the features are extracted and represented using a unigram representation. For a feature selection method, two stages are used. In first stage, conventional feature selection such as chi-square, information gain and mutual information are used to select features. Information gain is used to calculate by comparing the entropy of the data set before and after transformation. Chi-square is used to test whether the occurrences of specific term and occurrences of a specific class are independent. Mutual information calculates mutual dependence of two random variables. In second stage, k-mean clustering algorithm is used to select most representative features from feature set similar information into k number of a cluster. Finally, the feature subset are classified using different classifiers such as support vector machine, random forest, and naive Bayes. Random forest is an automatic learning technique which combines the concept of random subsets and bagging. Naive Bayes classification model computes the posterior probability of a class based on it. It uses the Bayes theorem to predict the probability, and then the output are generated whether the statement is a sarcastic or non-sarcastic in a graphical format, and also text file is generated.
Hello everyone, my name is Dipali Kote. We are going to have look towards the literature survey first. So different kinds of papers were being studied, and the first paper is comparative study of different sarcasm detection algorithm based on the behavioral approach, and the paper is being published in 2018. So in this paper, the features are being divided into four feature sets, namely sarcasm as a contrast of sentiment set 1, sarcasm as a complex form of expression set 2, sarcasm as a written form of expression set 3. All of these features are combined, which is forming a big feature set. 12 algorithms were being used, and those are Gaussian naive Bayes, SVM, decision tree, extra trees, random forest, AdaBoost, K-neighbors hybrid, etc. All of these sets analysis is also found out. Second paper is Sarcastic Sentiment Detection in Tweets Streamed in Real Time, a Big Data Approach, published in 2016. In this paper, the tweets are used to identify the sarcasm. A Hadoop-based framework is proposed to obtain the tweets, and these tweets are then processed or analyzed using different algorithms in order to identify sarcastic sentiment. Also, the procedure is demonstrated to obtain sentiment and the situation phrase from tweets. Based upon whether the sentence contains the positive or the negative word or interjection, adverb, adjective, the sarcasm procedure can be carried out. The third paper is Random Forest and the Support Vector Machine Based Hybrid Approach to Sentiment Analysis, published in 2018. In this work, the focus was on the sentiment analysis resulting from the product reviews using original techniques of text search. These reviews can be classified as having a positive or the negative feeling based on the certain aspects in the relation to the query based on terms. In this paper, they have proposed hybrid approach to identify product reviews offered by Amazon. Fourth paper is Sarcasm Classification Novel Approach by using Content-Based Feature Selection Method, and the paper is published in 2018. So this paper proposed a novel approach to classify sarcastic text using Content-Based Feature Selection Method. The proposed approach consists of two-stage feature selection method to select most representative features. In the first stage, conventional feature selection methods such as chi-square, information gain, and the mutual information are used. In the second stage, K-mean clustering algorithm is used. The algorithms that are being used are being shown here. The first algorithm is a random forest. So as the name is being suggesting, in the first stage we are going to randomly select some data or some samples from the given data sets. So data set is going to be large like a forest, and we are randomly going to select some samples from it. Second step will be to construct a decision tree for every sample. Then we are going to predict the results for every that decision tree. Third step will be to vote. Voting will be performed for every predicted result. At last, select the most voted prediction results as a final prediction result. So means the class which is going to get a mostly voted, we are going to take it as a final result. Second algorithm is an AV bias. So in first step will be to calculate the prior probability for a given class label. Second, find likelihood probability with each attribute for each class. Second step will be whatever the values will be calculated in the first two steps, those values will be put into the bias formula, and we are going to calculate the posterior probability. Now fourth step will be to find out which class is having the higher probability given the input belongs to the higher probability class, so that the sarcasm detection procedure will be calculated accurately. Means we are going to have the higher probability only, means the result will be get more accurate. We are going to have a login and the registration forms for the user. So this is a code for the registration page, the PHP code. We are going to take the different fields from the user. So it can be like username, password, email, phone number, address, name, etc. So all these entries will be checked into the regist table. If the username exists in the regist table, so we are going to prompt a message that a user is already existing. If the username is not being present in the regist table, so we can say that the account has been successfully created. This is a code for the login page, and the PHP code is being present here. So as the username and the password will be entered by the user during the registration form, then we at the time of the login, whatever the username and the password will be entered by the user, it's going to be matched with the stored username and the password. If both are going to get matched, then the user can successfully entered into the system or log into the system, or else we are going to prompt a message that the invalid username or the password.
Here is a code of pre-processing. Here we are pre-processing raw data which we have a training set or a testing set, or both of these. Here we remove usernames not available, special characters, number, unnecessary links, not available text, and symbols in raw data. We does not need that kind of unnecessary information in our data while predicting the sentiment. We trained and tested 3 classifiers on this training data for this module. The first one is naive Bayes classifier. We used sklearn for importing and using Bernoulli's naive Bayes classifier. Here we are calling Bernoulli's classifier for training purpose. We have trained naive Bayes classifier by using 7:3 mechanism. That is, 70% of the data is for training and 30% is for testing. Again, the code for random forest classifier. Again, we used sklearn for importing random forest classifier. This module also trained on 7:3 mechanism, and both of them, that is naive Bayes and random forest classifier, returns F1 precision, recall and accuracy, and depending on their accuracy we are analyzing that how correct it is in predicting sentiments. This one is a snapshot of training dataset. Here we are counting the words in training model, that is a training dataset. We have converted dataset into a data frame, and here we are counting the words in it, and also we are removing the words, the stop words of English language. This is a testing dataset. Here we are testing XGBoost classifier. Also, this time for XGBoost classifier, there is a separate file named as XGBoost. We have to import that, and from that file we have to import the XGB classifier. Also, we have trained XGB classifier into 7:3 mechanism, and we got the highest accuracy while training that module. We got the highest accuracy than other two modules, that is 59%. After generation of the result, this one is the graph showing sentiments or number of sentiments in result dataset. The result dataset is also in CSV format, that is comma separated values.
Hello, my name is Rupali Moy. So, this is the joy of our system. This is the home page, and when we click on the about, then this redirected to the about page. This is the about page. This page has an about information, and you can choose an input file which is in .csv format. After that, click on the upload file button. After uploading file, you will get the system generated result, which is polarity of the sentences. Then your file is ready to download. To download the file, click on the download button. This is the project plan. We plan our project according to this plan. The conclusion is we discuss about the problem of understanding emotions in text by using machines. The basic idea of the project is it provides a simple way to identify the sarcastic sentences. In our project, the user will provide the sarcastic sentences file to identify whether these sentences are sarcastic or not. For this purpose, we use different algorithms. Those are support vector machine, random forest, and XGBoost classifier algorithms, which identify the polarity of the sentences. These references we are used for our project. Thank you.